than I was, but it's still nerve-wracking because by then you've also learned a lot of the other contestants or competitors, and you've become friends with them, and you know their family, and so it's hard to boost them on at the same time, hoping they miss so that she can get ahead. And but it's easier most of the time. When it gets to be an important competition, then it's still nerve-wracking.
Haley also discussed some of the things her parents encouraged her to focus on in life, as well as a gift she would love to be able to give her family.
I'd say between my mom and dad, my mom is a nurse, so she's always taking care of making sure I'm okay, like my health is okay and my body's okay and things like that, and taking time for myself and going to church, things like that, where dad's like, how's your gun? Is it working good? Do you need more shells? Things like that, I'm not saying that he doesn't think about, me at all, but he's pretty involved with my shooting, and so he wants to stay involved with it and know everything that's going on.
Your father said that he would love to be in your position. If you could give him anything, what would it be? Just
to be able to go everywhere with me. I would love to share that opportunity with my family, the opportunities that I get for all the countries that I go to for shooting and these hunting trips. I'm getting a lot of hunting trips now that my dad would just be ecstatic to go on.
Aside from going across the globe for shooting events and hunting trips, Haley is also a member of the University of Missouri-Columbia Shooting Club. Her international schedule at times does conflict with her ability to compete in collegiate events, but her teammates were able to recognize her value to the team.
Oh, she's just a really friendly person. I mean, that's what our team is a lot about. We're all really good friends. I mean, there's a lot of us. Like, in the shooting team's gone a lot farther than just a shooting team that we see each other a couple times a week. Maybe we see the same group of people over and over, and they're our closest friends.
Besides her physically being there, her being a part of the team has brought all kinds of attention to us, and it's helped us out getting funding and knowing that she is out doing her own thing, and we know that, so it's been great.
Haley currently trains at the Cedar Creek Rod and Gun Club in Columbia, Missouri, a club owned by Ralph and Mary Ann Gates, who were instrumental in getting Haley to come down to Missouri to train at their facility weekly while attending Mizzou. Cedar Creek's manager, Guy Lloyd, discussed what he has noticed about Haley.
She's the best international skeet shooter I've ever seen. I've seen some of the Army guys shoot, and they're incredibly good. As far as ladies go, the best bar none that I've ever worked with. There's some Army guys that maybe might, you're kind of comparing apples and oranges, but they're paid to shoot. That's their whole mission in the Army, is being an international skeet shooter. And she certainly gives them a run for their money. Mm-hmm. She is the fastest I've ever seen on a pair of targets. She's amazing. It's baffling to watch her. She's so good.
What is the thing that really sets her apart, you think?
Her focus, her ability to concentrate. When she calls for a target, her world is narrowed down to just her and that target target's going to break.
Haley's next target is the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, China, but getting there is no easy task. During the selection shoot for the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens, Haley broke just 3 targets less than Connie Smotek out of 525 targets. Making the women's skeet team has been even more difficult due to restrictions placed on the sport, which limit the amount of female competitors to just 1 per event, while males may have 2 representatives. Haley talked about the early 1990s, when women were excluded from skeet shooting at the Olympic level after a woman won the gold medal with a perfect score of 200 straight in the Olympic skeet.
Yes, a lot of that had to do with Shan Zhang from China shot a 200 straight. And men and women were competing against each other in '92 as well. They didn't have us into two separate categories, right? But the funny thing about the 200 straight is that not only did they split us up into 2 categories, men and women, they also made it so that women shoot less targets than the men. So it is absolutely impossible for a woman to beat a man.
And that's since '92.
That's since '92 when Chan Zhang from China ran a 200 straight.
Do you compete against the United States males in anything for fun?
Yeah, there is. Oh yeah, definitely fun competitions. They usually throw us all into the same category, but I go out there trying to either way. Generally, if you keep up with the guys and if you can be competitive with them, you're gonna be up there in the women. You're gonna be on top.
Do you beat them?
Yeah, actually, I was second overall. We have one kid on the team. He's 18 now, and he was absolutely phenomenal. He's like a machine, and he misses 3 targets out of 300 or something. So I came in second to him, down 2 targets. And so, yeah, that, needless to say, that put me way up in the women's. It goes back and forth. There's never usually one person that's on top and dominant in the sport, just because there's so many factors that come into play every time you go out there, and it's hard to be on top every single time.
In order to qualify for the Olympics, Haley must win the qualifying event held in Kerrville, Texas next March. Only one American woman qualifies for each shooting event. So in a way, Haley only has one shot to make the team. Her friends and family would be ecstatic if she did.
Oh, I'd be thrilled for her. I think she can do it. Yeah.
I'd be ecstatic. I know that girl. She's on the Olympic team. That'd be crazy. So hopefully she can do it.
I think anybody that has been touched by her life will have a personal stake in this. On the other hand, she never has to shoot again, as far as I'm concerned, to prove anything to anybody about who she is and the quality of person that she is.
Well, I'll probably run out here and yell as loud as I can.
I'll be very excited, mostly for her, because I know the sacrifices that all of us, and especially her, have gone through just to get there.
The only thing that could stand in the way of Haley making it to the Olympics is not being able to afford the cost to get there. The Olympic team will pay her way if she qualifies for a spot, but she must already pay for training and equipment to qualify for the team late this year and early next year. She's already spent over $30,000 this year on events, equipment, and travel, using money donated to her shooter's account by local sponsors such as Brownells, ICI, Oskaloosa Glass, Tri-County Cranes, Gatton Realty, and Musco. She reflects on her hopes for the coming year.
And so that's what I've been doing for the last 7 years, is getting people to donate to that account and just pray that they keep doing it, because I got at least another year I need to get through.
Haley mentioned some of the best advice she has received in reference to her career and how excited she would be if she makes the Olympic team.
Probably to enjoy the journey, no matter what, no matter whether you make an Olympic team or no matter whether you make a team and win a medal. Enjoy the journey of trying to get there. Enjoy all these trips overseas that we have. I've gotten to experience a lot of really neat things that people my age don't get to do, and even people older than me don't get this opportunity, and to really be able to take in and appreciate that.
How excited would you be when you make the Olympic team?
Probably ecstatic enough that I'll be crying. I hope. My mom and dad will be there, so they're gonna get to see me, and I really, really, really want to make this team. I think not only just for me, it's gonna help my career out, I think, a lot, especially in the shooting and hunting industry. I'm gonna be more well known, and it's gonna open a lot of doors for me. But just to experience it, I know it's going to be absolutely overwhelming.
Make sure to continue tracking Haley's progress right here on MCG Channel 12. And tune in every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for Oskaloosa Today to see what interesting stories are happening in Mahaska County. I'm RJ Jarvis II, and from everyone here at the Communication Research Institute of William Penn University, thank you for watching.